Hi, it's Jeff at Slavens Racing. I want to show you a new product we just got in this week. And it's from Fasstco, the guys that make the flex handlebars. And it's a product they've had in development for quite a long time. I was involved last year with the testing of this peg. And so, but they just now recently brought it out. I want to make sure they got things right before they brought it to the market. And it's called the Impact Moto Peg. And it's got elastomers, so there's a top cleat section here, and then there's the main foot peg part. Both of those are made out of billet 7075 aluminum, and then they're hard anodized for a longer service life. But they've got an elastomer in them, and hopefully you can see the elastomer, this orange elastomer in here, and it shows through here pretty well. You can see it on the bottom here as well. So it's a cushion between the cleat and the actual peg that eliminates, or at least helps eliminate vibration, like from the two strokes where they buzz, or even, even 990 KTMs have a buzz to them. So it takes out some of that buzz. It also just cushions all the bumps that you go over all day long. And you wouldn't think that would help much, but when I was doing the testing on this, the way I chose to do my testing was I had this peg, or the prototype version of it, mounted on the right side of the bike, and then I left the stock peg on the left side of the bike. And at the end of the day, even on a, to me, a kind of a short trail ride, like a 50-mile ride, there was a very noticeable difference in how my feet felt. With the stock peg, my feet were starting to feel tired and sore on the bottom, and with this impact peg, it did not. Now before I forget, these elastomers come in orange for KTMs, blue for the Huskies and Husabergs, and red for Betas, because this peg fits all three of those brands, Beta, Husaberg, all four of those brands, Beta, Husaberg, Husqvarna, and KTM. So orange for KTM, obviously, blue for the Husaberg and Husqvarna, the new Husqvarnas, 14s and 15s, and then red for Betas. So, it's a fairly thick elastomer. It's a polyurethane elastomer. And then it's bolted on, so you could replace this top cleat if you needed to later, if you damage it or just wear it down. When they get starting to get worn down, I just file them and sharpen them back up. And they just unbolt right here. And then they've done a nice job of hollowing the peg out to where the mud can push through the peg. It's a real quality looking piece. They all come black anodized. They all fit exactly like a stock peg does, and use the stock springs and pins. So all that's normal there, very easy installation. If you watch our video on foot peg installation, it will help you. And we've got these in stock now for all three brands. Drawing a blank on the price. I believe they're $259 for a pair, and they'll fit most years of KTMs. I believe from about 2000 on up, they all have the same foot peg on them. The 85s through 500 or 530 dirt bike models all use this peg. They'll also fit, they will not fit the 690, but they will fit the 990, and I think, I'm not positive on this, but just by eyeballing the bikes today, I'm pretty sure they'll fit the 1190 and the new 1290 Super Adventure. So, see, I forgot to tell you about the platform size here. So here's the stock peg, and then here's the impact peg, and you can see that it's wider. This distance is the same, this dimension from here to here is the same as stock, which it should be, because for dirt bike riding, you don't want this sticking way out to where you just bang it on every rock and stump out there. But this distance here, this dimension, is 10 millimeters wider. So it gives you a bigger platform, which also adds to the comfort. The elastomers add to the comfort. This is a home run. This is a nice product. That's all for now.